We exposed 5 waterproof electric winches with synthetic rope, so you stop guessing which one actually pulls you out when it matters most. Pick the wrong winch and you find out in the worst place possible, axle deep in mud with a rope that snaps or a motor that's already corroded dead. Recovery bills, tow trucks, and a ruined weekend. We ranked these 5 on pull rating, IP waterproof rating, rope durability, and real owner reliability, so you don't gamble with your rig. Coming in at number 5, if you're buried axle deep and your connectors fail mid-pull, the rescue becomes a disaster. That's the real risk with the Z-Cool 13,500-pound winch at $278.98. Strong number on paper. Owners flag the cable connectors as weak, and the locking mechanism is genuinely frustrating under pressure. Control components feel cheap. For casual trailering or light recovery work, the 13,500-pound rating and included synthetic rope make it a reasonable entry point. Push it hard in serious off-road situations, and the hardware might quit before the mud does. Budget buyers, it's yours. Everyone else, keep watching. Coming in at number 4, the Rough Country PRO12000S at $499.95. That is serious money, so it better earn it. Here is what you get: a 12,000-pound pull rating, synthetic rope, and a name that serious off-road communities actually respect. Rough Country has been building recovery gear long enough to know what breaks under pressure. Owners back it up. 4.5 stars across 327 reviews is not fluky. That is a pattern. If you run a full-size truck into terrain that fights back, this winch holds its own. The limitation is the price tag itself. At $500, you are one product away from our top pick, which outperforms it in ways that matter. The gap is close, but it exists. For a dedicated overlander who trusts the Rough Country brand, this is a legitimate choice. For everyone else, keep watching, because number 3 changes the conversation entirely. Coming in at number 3, the Z-Cool 12,000-pound by IP68 electric winch at $349.40. That IP68 waterproof rating is a real spec. Fully submersible protection, not just splash resistance. 2 wireless remote controls included out of the box. Half-inch synthetic rope. Gear ratio of 218:1. For the price, it is genuinely loaded. Most buyers are happy. Multiple 5-star reviews praise the value and real pulling performance. But here is the caution. At least one owner reported immediate electrical failure on first use, motor pulsing, wire melting, rapid battery drain. Quality control is not perfect. Verify every connection before your first pull. Monitor that initial run closely. This is strong value with an asterisk. If you are budget conscious and careful, it delivers. If you want 0 question marks, number 2 raises the bar. Coming in at number 2, $60. That is the entire pitch for the Ruga Winch 2,000-pound ATV winch. For ATV and light utility owners who just need a reliable pull out of a ditch, that price is hard to ignore. Over 1,000 buyers have weighed in, and it holds a 4.4-star rating. That review count is real-world credibility you cannot fake. The steel cable and wired remote setup is straightforward, honest equipment for light pulling tasks. But here is where you pay attention. Multiple owners report the remote control failing after minimal use. Some flag cheap plastic construction on the controller. One buyer caught factory wiring defects straight out of the box. For occasional, light-duty ATV recovery, it earns its place. For frequent pulls or anything heavier, that remote durability gap will cost you more than the $60 you saved. The verdict? Light use, tight budget? This works. Anything beyond that, our number 1 pick is worth every extra dollar. Coming in at number 1, and this one genuinely surprised us, $13.28. That is the price of the Side 2 Snatch block, rated at 9,000 pounds, 4 full tons of rated pull capacity. For the cost of lunch, you are doubling your winch's effective pulling power on any recovery. That is the math. A Snatch block multiplies your line pull, which means your winch works half as hard and your rope survives longer. 0 reviews right now, so verify that 9,000-pound load rating independently before you strap in. But the capacity spec is there. If you already own a winch from this list, this is the smartest $13 you add to your recovery kit. Our number 1 pick for value. Here is the real breakdown. The Ruga handles light ATV pulls. The Rough Country and both XYCLES are your true truck-grade fighters. IP68, waterproofing on the top 2 means fully submerged protection. The lower-rated units, rain only. Synthetic rope versus steel cable is the other split. Synthetic is safer when it snaps. Match the winch to your actual weight class, then match your waterproof rating to your terrain. Do not overpay for capacity you will never use. Bottom line, the Rough Country PRO12000 is the one to beat. Synthetic rope, serious IP-rated waterproofing, and 12,000 pounds of rated pull. That combination earns it the top spot every time. Stop second-guessing. Pick the winch that matches your rig, click the link below, and get it done. Subscribe so you never get caught buying blind. New ranked breakdowns drop every week.